Okay, so the sunrise goes first and the sunrise. Bruno thinks about the Fury and finds out how Shmuel got behind the fence and what his life was like before he got there. My key points were the Fury come to dinner, Shmuel talks about his life, Bruno finds out the Fury's rude, Bruno meets Eva, and Shmuel looks worried at the end of the chapter.
Okay.
The next person is Luminary.
I am Luminary. Page 118. The first paragraph where it says Gretel sat down, where it starts at.
Hold on.
You see it? It says Gretel sat down again, disappointed, but stuck her tongue out at Bruno nonetheless. I didn't really get why they put nonetheless. I didn't think it was supposed to be there.
Remember how at the before it went into that stupid and before the sentence he said, "Don't call your brother an idiot," and then the girl said, "Can I call him stupid?" And so our mom said, I'd rather you didn't." So Gretel said, so she stuck out her tongue. Nonetheless, she just stuck out her tongue other than did that. That's what nonetheless means.
Okay. And then my other one was page 124. Second paragraph. I have paragraph 2. Where it says, later that night, Bruno overheard snippets or mother and father's conversation. I thought that same thing what I said the other time, snippets. I didn't really get why it was there.
Snippets means like little pieces, like little parts
Of the conversation.
Like if me and Olivia are talking, you couldn't hear well. You might just hear me say hi, V.
Like you would be like, just for instance, like if the door was cracked and he was standing at the door, he could hear y'all talking. That's like you can hear part of
Like
it.
me and Olivia, you were out in the hall and me and Taylor were talking, parts of our conversation. Like some parts that you would hear. Like in the story later, it says to leave Berlin and for such a place you don't know that it has those little periods in front of it because it's like saying they had something before it, but he just heard like little bitty parts of the sentence. He didn't hear the whole thing.
Okay. And that's all I had.
Okay.
The next person is the illustrator and
Okay. My first question is, why did Bruno go talk to Shmuel?
Well, I think
Olivia?
Shmuel. Why did he go talk to Shmuel?
Like when he went and talked to him about, like, did he have food and stuff like that?
Oh,
You mean when Small asked?
Yeah.
yeah. I guess he asked him if he had food because he was hungry. Because it said that Shmuel was nothing but skin and bones earlier in the story. So I guess Shmuel was hungry. Just wanted to know if he had any food.
Starving.
Okay, what do you think?
what was the question again?
Why did Shmuel talk to Bruno about food?
I think because he was hungry. Because he said he hadn't had chocolate in a while, and he said that, and it said that he was really skinny and short.
He was starving and had no food, and he really wanted chocolate because he hasn't had it for a while.
But it did say that he gets fed at like 6:15.
No, that's what Bruno said. Bruno gets fed at 6:15, but Shmuel said he didn't know when he got fed.
Okay, why did the Fury come to their house?
I think because to talk about their father about and how he's offered a new position for a job.
Okay.
I think that because I think that the dad did something like really professional or something, and I think that the Fury's the president, came to talk to her about it.
Okay.
To see the lifestyle of how they do stuff and how they grade people and stuff like that.
Okay. My next question, this is my last question. Why was Eva being so nice and Fury was being disrespectful?
Can I go? I think that Fury thinks that he's a president, he doesn't have to be respectful of people, and I think that Eva doesn't think that. I think she's still trying to be polite, especially to the kids.
Okay.
I think that since it's their guest house, like how it's not their house, like Eva says, like Eva wants to be nice to them because they're guests and they're being so polite to her by offering them the food and all that. But the Fury just says, "So what? You're giving me food." just tell me what you want and I'll leave and all that. So
He thinks that since he's a king that he can just rule over everybody and tell them what to do.
Okay. So here's my illustration. I drew it when Bruno was talking to Shmuel through the fence. Okay.
I like Bruno's hat.
Okay.
Okay, the next person is the word wizard.
my word was crockery. Drake, what do you think crockery means? Hang on. On page 118, paragraph 5. The
Paragraph. Okay.
It says the maids in butler's uniform washed and pressed, and the crockery and glasses polished until they sparkled. Drake, what do you think
I
crockery?
think that's because it says butler's uniforms washed and pressed, and the crockery and glasses polished. I think it's just type of pottery or something.
Okay. Taylor, what do you think crockery means?
I think that crockery is like plates, cups.
Ty?
Cups, plates, glasses, stuff that needs to be washed really, really good.
Crockery is china dishes, earthen vessels, collectively. Page 119, paragraph 6. It says, Number 1 said, Father, when the fairy arrives, you will stand in the hall quietly and prepare to greet him. You do not speak until he speaks to you, and then you reply in a clear tone, enunciating each word precisely. Taylor, what do you think enunciating means?
I think that enunciating means like pronouncing it right.
Okay, Drake,
I
what do you
think
think?
it means like respectful.
Don't mumble, read it right. Say it right.
Enunciating means to utter or pronounce. And disdain on page 122, paragraph 2. I'm 12, but he's only 9, said Gretel, looking at her brother with disdain. Drake, what do you think?
I think that's like a way you look at somebody.
I think that the saying means like looking at him rudely, like
Look.
Disdain means to look upon or treat with contempt, despise, or scorn.
I'm a shy.
On page 128, paragraph 7.
128.
It says, Bruno opened his mouth to contradict him again. What do you think contradict means?
I think it means like he says something.
Taylor, what do you think?
I think he means that he doesn't believe him.
To say something to the person.
Contradict means to assert the contrary or opposite of, deny directly and categorically. Alright, that's it. Today I was the word wizard, so tomorrow I will be the question and illustrator.
Today I was the sunrise, and tomorrow I'll be the literary luminary.
Today I was a literary luminary. Tomorrow I will be the word wizard.
Today I was the questioner and the illustrator, and tomorrow I'll be the summarizer.